SGC here, and we are back for our final impression. One Day at a Time, Season 1. Holy smokes, people. This is amazing. Like, wow, I'm so glad that just a few days ago it was renewed for Season 3, and it's going to premiere early 2019, because this was amazing. And Season 1 clocking in at 13 episodes has been a great, fun season. Seriously, the cast is phenomenal. Rita Moreno, amazing. I mean, I am so bad with names. I am just ignorant that I didn't know that she's an EGOT, and I'm so glad she got a standing ovation when she entered the first scene. And just amazing. I mean, Justina Machado as the mom, great. And Isabella Gomez, just her first scene with the whole debate was just like, whoa. She's not just here to just be a daughter, but she has her own character, and her arcs was just great, and I was amazed. Granted, Marcel Ruiz as Alex probably is the weaker link. I feel like it just depends on the writing to give him more compelling storylines, but Elena's stories and just what she went through the whole season with her self-discovery and just like getting accepted at school or at home or what have you was just great. And then Todd Grinnell as Schneider, awesome, fun stuff. I just really love just the chemistry between all the cast members, and I can't even believe that Erkowitz, the doctor, would have become an interesting sort of add-on to the family. At first, he was just really random and weird, and then the office space was just like, okay, whatever. But once he shows up with Rita, and just like, awesome. So, character-wise, great stuff. Writing-wise, great stuff. One biggest thing for me is that the whole Spanish stuff, love it. I don't know how realistic jumping Spanglish is, but I love how they can pull it off, and it just feels authentic and real. And if it's not, call it out, but I don't think it is, because that would have been a big problem if that was such a fake part of Cuban life in America. So I loved it. I love the Spanglish. I just love how Snyder's learning more and more. Sort of reminds me of my own life, where I'm around Koreans and I learn bits of word here and there, but there is no Korean English happening here. Well, for my coworkers, yes, but not me. But I think that was the biggest turnoff for me from the other shows, was that there wasn't owning just like your own culture type of thing. Even in Alter Carbon, they speak their own languages, and it's hilariously weird, but it's just like great. I love hearing, Arabic all of a sudden, and then Spanish, and then Japanese, and German, and Russian, like so many languages thrown in first episode. But anyways, back to this final impression. Really enjoyed it. Cannot wait to just fly through Season 2 and just earnestly wait for Season 3. Seriously, I haven't heard in my circles about this show, but people check it out. Really enjoyed it. Definitely deserves your time and your watch hours, because Netflix will look at people watching this more and going, hey, we should do more stuff with this. Anyways, going back to the writing, just a little add-on. I love how everything's just organic. Nothing's thrown in your face to be like politically correct or just having an agenda, but rather just like, these are things that will happen in a family nowadays. And how are you going to respond? You have your daughter you have your daughter discover herself, and then you clearly have support, and you also have no support, and it's just like, what are you gonna do? And I love how there's 3 generations here. We got Lydia, Penelope, and Elena. Just 3 generations of perspectives. And I love how Elena's trying to be like all PC, like be all myself. Like, why should I be defined as Cuban, but like it should be defined by me? And then you have Penelope, who's just like, I understand that, but at the same time, you should be happy to represent yourself as a Cuban. And then you have Lydia, who's just like full on be Cuban, and I love that. And it's just the reality of how different generations have sort of different priorities and just how they express themselves. And it makes you wonder, like, where are you in this spectrum? Are you proud of your heritage, or do you just want to be wherever you are, like American Canadian, and you don't want to worry about like your heritage? Or do you just want to be known as yourself, like no more labels of my race or nationality, but I am who I am, look at me and judge and use that type of thing. And it was a very interesting sort of narrative and perspective through the show. I did not expect that sort of layering of writing from the show. And also, granted, this live audience, live audience, because you can really tell that it's a live audience because there's random laughters in the back, whereas like Big Bang Theory, I swear, is a laugh track because the laughs are always sounding the same. But here you have like one piercing one laugh that's always pretty like, whoa, hear you. But anyways, watching 13 episodes of that, I was fine with it, even though there are moments where I don't laugh, but they laugh, and I just go with it. But there are moments where I laugh along with the audience because it is a genuinely funny moment. So if you're put off by that, just give it more chance. Just watch the show, try to tune it out if you can. But if not, don't use that as a reason not to check out the show because it's amazing and deserves your watch hour. Anyways, that's it. I'm done. Cannot wait to start season 2, and that is it for this final impression for season 1 of One Day at a Time. Out.